This video is about the pre-release party I went to at my local game store, LGS. That's what we call them, local game store. Support them at Game Masters. I went to, and Phil is a great guy. And so here's basically I'll start with what do you get in the pre-release kit, right? So this is a pre-release kit, $30 it cost us to enter. That's basically you get 4 packs of cards, right? And oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 packs of cards. So if basically they sell loose packs for $5 each, so that's the cost of 6, right? 6 times 5 is 30. But you also get in this, you get tokens. So these tokens come in a card like this, and then you punch them out, and you get a couple 10s, a couple 5s, and a whole bunch of 1s that you can use for like hits on your base or on your units. It also comes with this card that you can punch out, and that can be to mark initiative, and then this X card, you can punch that out, and that can be for your leader abilities when they're expired to remind you of that. But usually games are so short that you're not, you think you know about that. So anyway, the way we did it, we got a sealed pack, and then we had 55 minutes to open our packs and construct our decks. And so basically, the other things that are in here, you have a little like reference card for like how to build a deck. That tells you a little bit about the deck building process, and I can show you what I did. And then it has rules of the game right here. So that's nice. So you basically have all your rules and credits and some good artwork. It also comes with a paper deck box that's foldable, so you can fold this up. It has a nice little artistic card here that's basically the same that's on the cover of the pre-release box. So you could use this as a divider in this box if you want to like keep your ready to go deck separate from the cards that you got. And I have this box that I bought after market, so that's where I put my cards. So that's what you get in the pre-release kit. So now I'll talk about how I built a deck. So how did I build a deck? What I did was I opened all my packs, and of course the first thing you do when you open the packs is look for the leaders are on top. Leaders and bases are on top. So you're going to figure out like which leaders and bases you're going to use. But secondly, what I did was I just put all of the units out. Why am I having difficulty with this one? I put all the units out, all the cards out by aspect, right? So basically I looked at the aspect. So this one is just heroism, right? This one is just cunning. This one is cunning and heroism, right? So I split them up by this one for these aspects first. So, but I also like if I went by the top aspect. So cunning, heroism went in the cunning deck. Cunning, villainy went in the cunning deck. And then I looked at them and saw like which cards I had the most of. And then there's some that actually have no aspect too. And I put those in a separate pile. So what I wanted is, what you did at this pre-release game party was you needed, you pick a leader and a base, and then in addition to the leader and the base, you get 30 cards that you can put in your deck. Exactly 30 cards. So you have 3 aspects. So you could use the non-aspect cards. They don't cost anything. The leaders have aspects, right? So basically like, here we go. So Fennec Shand, she's heroism and cunning, and then you get your bases aspect too, so like the red aspect, and that's actually basically where I ran, but not with Fennec. I ran it with young Han Solo. So I'll show you my deck. Here's young Han Solo. Yeah, shoot, I think it's this. Okay, so I think these were the 30 cards that I had. Pretty sure. And yeah, so I'll show you what I did. So you take the decks, right, like this, and you go, okay, this is blue, this is blue, this is nothing, this is blue, blue. These are all cunning, right? They're all yellow. These are all red. This is green. This is villainy. This is villainy, villainy. These are green. You know, you separate them like this. You end up getting you end up getting the piles of these cards. And then you count. What I did was I counted how many I had in each pile, right? So, for instance, here we go. These are cunning. And so this is all the cards that I had, except for the ones that are in the 30 that I actually used. But let's just say this is what you have. If you have this, you count. You go like, okay, I have like, we'll say like 18 of these blue cards. And I have 18 green cards. And I don't have that many red cards or yellow cards. So I might want to have a leader who's green or blue, right? And then I can decide whether I want that to be a heroism or a villainy, right? But the problem is I only get so many leaders, right, to choose from because I've got 6 packs. I'm not going to get all the leaders. So I had Fennec, I had Lando, and they're both cunning heroism, right? I had Boba, who was heroism command, green. Why is he heroism? I have no idea. That doesn't really fit thematically, does it? Villainy, cunning. Villainy, I call it control. Vigilance. So I had to choose from one of those. Well, I ended up choosing Han, and Han is here. He is aggression, heroism, right? And then I had a whole bunch of the yellow cards, so I also picked cunning as my base. So that's how I did my draft, basically on numbers game. I know there are people that do it with like bombs and other things. I'm not that advanced, right, to be able to do that. And I did have a bomb. I had the crate dragon, so like that was really useful to have that amazing card. So that's how I did my pre-release deck building. So hopefully that helps you. If you have questions about it, I'm sure you did because I didn't do a great job of explaining that, I don't think. Then put them in the comments below. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video for that. But I have another thing I want to talk about. So I think I'll stop this video and start another one and talk about the actual deck that I constructed.